Hello, welcome to Drawing with Austin Maples. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a tattoo artist from LA, California. I am currently in my private studio and enjoy tattoos. You can check out my socials below somewhere. I hope this is an informational, helpful video for you. Today, I am going to draw a scorpion. I tattoo a lot of scorpions, I draw a lot of scorpions. Sometimes I use reference, sometimes I don't. Today, we are not gonna use reference. Let's see if it turns out good. All right, let's start. First thing I'm gonna do is select the correct canvas. I'm gonna pick a 300 DPI, 8.5 by 11 canvas. I like to pick this because most of the drawings I do, I end up tattooing. This is the size of the paper that I print out. It's a lot easier for me to gauge how big it's gonna come out of the printer and pick the right size to put it on the body. And now it's just become my default canvas. Put it horizontal here so that you can watch easier. First and foremost, I'm gonna pick a light color to sketch with. Today, let's use a vomit green. Over here, I'm gonna pick something to draw with. Let's pick a sketching pencil. I like to use this 6B. Let's begin. Today I'm gonna draw a little bit of a flatter scorpion, so let's just draw a line in the middle of the page here. This is gonna be where I put the body, like this. Maybe we'll do a little tail coming off the side like that. Looks like a nice little hook. Let's kind of sketch where the front pincers are gonna go. I like to draw a little, do this little connector piece coming out. Maybe this little part of another connection over here. Trying to remember, I think there's one more like this, yeah. Then we'll have some little pinchers like this. Look at that, already looks like a scorpion. For the legs, I think for this one, let's do them all going back. So we'll start with these kind of shape. Maybe here's the body. We could draw a rectangle like this. Legs are gonna come out going backwards. Feel like they usually have about 3 extensions, so I'm just gonna draw them kind of squared in like this. There's gonna be one, do another one coming out like this. This one, let's bring it back. And then this back one, I'm gonna do a harsh angle on that. Yeah, this is looking nice. I like this. Maybe this body can taper back like so. Usually have these little like fangs here. Go ahead and add those. Sometimes they kind of curl back like this. Maybe we could draw a couple rectangles for the little connectors here. A little pincher piece that's gonna be on the bottom. I think this is looking pretty ready to go. I'm gonna shrink it a little bit. I think I want the tail to be a little longer, so we'll just kind of shrink the page like this. To make it easier on myself, I think I want the legs and the body to be symmetrical on both sides. So an easy trick that you can do with this is you come up here to your actions button. You're gonna click canvas, you're gonna click drawing guide, then below it, you're gonna click edit drawing guide, symmetry down here. And you're gonna use this little blue dot and you can put it in the center of your scorpion. So if we look here, that's about centered. Now we're gonna click done. I'm gonna go back here to the canvas. I'm actually going to drop the opacity on this layer, add a new layer. Now notice here on the new layer, this one says assisted, this one does not. That means that when I come on here, you're not gonna get any symmetry. What you're gonna need to do is click this layer, click drawing assist. Now it says assisted. Now when we go to the canvas, whatever we draw on the right side will show up on the left side. Let's go ahead and grab a different color to sketch on top of it with. Let's go with a nice dark red. I'm gonna come in here and just start doing a couple things. So here on the body, I like to do kind of like a head area and then kind of a repeated same distance, kind of scaling up the back of the scorpion. I'm gonna have the sides of the body here, and then out of the side of the scorpion, where all these legs are, I'm gonna have kind of this little leg connection where the legs come out. Do they look like, I don't know, a little weird tilted teacups or something. Up here on the face, you're gonna add this little pincher piece. It's a little bit long, like this. And then maybe those pieces in the front. This is looking scorpion-like to me. See, the symmetry thing saves a lot of time though. We don't have to draw everything several times. Now here you can see I did like these 1, 2, 3 connections. So I like to just start drawing kind of one piece connecting to another, however it needs to be. I'll just kind of slant the connection. Usually on this bottom leg, I get a little bit looser. This one, you can kind of like add a nice shape to it. Make it something creepy if you want. Totally up to you. I think as long as you get this blueprint in there, you can have fun. If you notice, I twitch my canvas around like a tweaker. I have no clue why, but I started noticing it once I made these informational videos. Okay, so get kind of your rough idea of the legs in there. I think this looks nice. Now I'm gonna come down here and start drawing where the pincers are gonna go. Gonna erase this leg so that it sits behind it like that. Now I'm liking this, but I feel like it looks kind of spider-esque. It's like very wide. I want to bring the legs in a little bit. So I'm gonna adjust a few things. I'm gonna come up here and click this liquefy again and just kind of see what it looks like if I squeeze a couple things in. I like the way that looks. It's a lot less beefy. Now I'm feeling confident to start kind of, I'll sketch back on top. If you look here, it kind of messed up a couple of our legs, so we'll just kind of sketch those back in. None of this needs to be perfect yet. I like this big piece out here. All right, looking good. Another thing I like to do right here is I'll draw these little hoops right in the middle, just a little indent. And then I'll bring this body piece over like this. Kind of adds a nice shape to it. Just repeat that pattern. Now, you know what I do here is I draw this kind of little V up. This is gonna be a highlight all the way up the back when I tattoo it. On the head here, maybe draw a piece like that. Later when I go in and tattoo these things, I'll kind of just fill them in like this, give a pattern up the back, but this will just kind of be a blueprint for it. Now on the back here, where this is gonna connect to the tail, I like to taper it off and then draw a little indent right where the tail is gonna come out of it. Now see how these two pincers are gonna be in different locations, and the tail is obviously not gonna be symmetrical. What we're gonna wanna do now is come up here to the canvas and take off the drawing assist. Now when we draw on this side, it will not draw on that side anymore. You can come down here and start sketching a little pincher. I'm just gonna draw the simplest one for all you beginners out there. Just kind of a teardrop shape, draw the bottom part. Boom. Same over here, but I'm gonna bring this one in a little bit more, a little closer to the body. Bit of a teardrop shape. I feel like this one looks bigger than that one. I'm gonna go here to the selected. I'm just gonna select this arm. Just adjust it a tiny bit. Cool, this looks nice. Okay, for the tail, I think I'm gonna sketch a little bit. I'm gonna draw just like a parallel kind of curved shape. Draw a teardrop on the end of it where you want the pincher to be. Maybe we'll go a little bit straighter. Let's go straight up this way and then kind of curve over, teardrop on the end. There we go, that looks kind of cool. Now same thing, I'm gonna have kind of the same spacing between each link. Like that. Now let's go back on top of it with the dark red. I am basically making miniature versions of the shapes that I used on the body here. Just linking them all together. Same thing, drawing a simple stinger. Let's do just a longer kind of teardrop shape. And then up the back, I like to draw these little spine pieces. This is looking great to me. I'm gonna come in here, get rid of the green layer, drop the opacity really low on this top layer. Let's make a new layer here and let's use the assist again. It'll make it easier on us. Then come back into your pens, grab something to do a final sketch with. I like to go to the airbrushes, hard airbrush, keep that on streamline all the way up. Let's pick a size that we like, looks about right. Make sure you got the color black. I'm gonna start with the head actually. Come here. And draw a nice, I don't know what we see a scorpion head looking like. Yeah, this looks kind of cool, huh? Let's add a little shape there, why not? We're gonna do this scooping shape. Honestly, it looks like these top 3 here are all the same, so I'm just gonna go in here and utilize this symmetry. Come over here and draw these little teacup shaped connectors for the legs. Out of them, let's draw some legs. I like to draw the little ones first. As you see, I'm adding a little shape to them as we go. This is all just personal customization. You can make them look however you'd like. As you can see, it's kind of turning into its own little thing as I'm drawing it. I just let it change itself. Nothing's permanent. Just kind of try something out if it feels right, and if it looks good, I just let it stay. So now we're at a point where we've done everything that's symmetrical. We're gonna go and draw the pincers and the top of the tail on our own. What we can do, instead of turning the assist off just as a shortcut, just make a new layer. Let's start at the pincers. Do this nice long teardrop shape. Now up here with the tail. I'm gonna add a couple little markings in here. Looks like I forgot a line right here. Now we can come in here, get rid of these layers. We can merge these together, so now they're a complete item. If you'd like, you can turn your canvas assisting off. And there you have it, an original scorpion creation. All right, that's it for drawing a scorpion with Austin Maples. I appreciate you watching. I hope it was helpful. If you end up doing anything with these drawings, I'd love it if you could tag me in social media so I could check it out and see what everybody creates. I'm sure they'll all be different and awesome in their own way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you here next time. Wait, don't go. You made it to the end of the video. This really helps if you stick around for the last 20 seconds. Over here, you can click my face. That's gonna subscribe you to my channel. If you really don't wanna do that, at the very least, click the button below it and you can watch another video. I really encourage you to watch all of the videos right now. I don't know how many seconds are left, but this is going for 20 seconds, so watch it till the end. Anyways, bye.